Some mornings, you wake up and everything looks fine. You have a job, a degree, friends who seem happy to see you, and a phone full of messages, yet something feels strangely missing. You keep asking yourself one quiet question that never seems to go away. Why do I feel so lost? The strange part is that no one around you seems to notice. They see someone moving forward, but inside, it feels like you're standing in the middle of a thick fog, unable to tell which direction is home. And that raises a mystery many people carry in silence. Why do so many people feel lost in their 20s and 30s? The painful truth is that this feeling isn't a sign that you're failing. It's often a sign that you're changing faster than your life can keep up with. As children, our path feels simple. School tells us where to go. Parents make many decisions. Success has clear rules, but adulthood removes the map. Suddenly, every choice feels permanent. Every missed opportunity feels like a closed door, and every comparison makes you wonder if you've already fallen behind. Our brains don't enjoy uncertainty. Deep inside, the human mind is built to search for patterns because patterns make us feel safe. When life becomes unpredictable, the brain starts treating uncertainty almost like danger. That is why small decisions suddenly feel huge. Choosing a career, ending a relationship, moving to another city, or even taking a day off can feel overwhelming. You're not weak. Your brain is simply trying to protect you from unknown outcomes. Then social media quietly makes everything worse. A few minutes of scrolling can convince you that everyone else has already figured life out. One friend is getting married, another is traveling the world. Someone launches a business before turning 25. Another buys their first house. Your mind isn't comparing your whole life to theirs. It's comparing your behind-the-scenes struggles to their carefully edited highlights. Psychologists call this social comparison. The more you compare upward, the smaller your own life begins to feel. Carl Jung believed that much of our suffering comes from living the life we think we should live instead of discovering the person we truly are. Many people spend years chasing goals they never chose for themselves. They pursue careers because their family expected it. They stay in relationships because leaving feels embarrassing. They keep running, hoping the next achievement will finally make them feel complete. But if the destination belongs to someone else, arriving there will never feel like coming home. There's another hidden reason this stage of life feels confusing. Your identity is still under construction. Neuroscience shows that parts of the brain responsible for planning, judgment, and long-term thinking continue developing well into our 20s. At the same time, life demands bigger decisions than ever before. It's like being asked to captain a ship while you're still learning how to read the stars. Feeling uncertain during this period isn't unusual. It's expected. Viktor Frankl, a psychiatrist who survived unimaginable hardship, noticed something remarkable. People didn't always break because life was difficult. They broke when they could no longer find meaning in their suffering. Purpose doesn't remove pain. It gives pain somewhere to go. Without purpose, every setback feels pointless. With purpose, even struggle becomes part of a larger story. Think about the last time you stayed awake staring at the ceiling. Chances are your mind wasn't replaying your biggest successes. It was replaying conversations you wish had gone differently, opportunities you missed, or futures that may never happen. The brain naturally remembers unfinished problems better than completed ones. Psychologists call this the Zeigarnik effect. Unfinished stories stay active in the mind because the brain wants closure. The problem is that life rarely gives perfect endings. Here's something even stranger. Many people mistake confusion for failure, but confusion often appears right before growth. A seed buried underground would probably think its world is falling apart. It cannot see the tree it is becoming. From its perspective, everything feels dark, uncomfortable, and uncertain. Growth rarely feels like confidence while it's happening. Most of the time, it feels exactly like being lost. Ancient Stoic philosophers understood this well. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself that we cannot control what happens around us, only how we respond to it. That idea sounds simple, yet it changes everything. Instead of asking, where should my entire life be going? Ask a much smaller question. What is the next honest step I can take today? Clarity rarely arrives before action. It usually appears because of action. Research on motivation supports this idea. Studies show that taking small, meaningful actions creates momentum. The brain releases dopamine not only when we reach a goal, but also when we make progress towards one. Waiting until you feel motivated often keeps you stuck. Acting first teaches the brain that movement is possible and motivation quietly follows. So stop trying to solve your whole future tonight. Read one page, apply for one opportunity, call one person, take one walk without your phone, write one honest sentence about what truly matters to you. Small actions become evidence. Evidence slowly becomes belief, and belief changes identity. One day you'll look back and realize that the years you called being lost were actually the years you were shedding a version of yourself that no longer fit. The fog wasn't blocking your path. It was hiding the destination until you became the person ready to walk toward it. Maybe you were never lost at all. Maybe you were simply becoming someone you've never met before.